kind of chilly today, so just wanted to have a little taste of coffee. I'm doing a little mini cup. Don't stain my shirt. There's something about when the weather gets a little chilly, I like the warming sensation of coffee with cardamom. Tastes really good. So anyway, my wrist is officially hurt, I think. I kind of overused it a bit. Felt like it was like kind of sore the other day, and then I just like kept surfing and doing stuff with it. And then after my session on Saturday, it like kind of hurt, and I was like, oh, like I'm gonna rest for a couple days, and it just kept getting worse. And obviously, like, I use it for other things, like just things around the house and work and stuff. Then, like, a couple of days ago, I was like, oh my gosh, it's not getting better. Like, it hurts to twist, and like if I do that, it hurts. Like, to the point where I'm like, ugh. I've broken both my wrists before. I don't know if this is related to that. And this one actually hurt a little bit too, so I think I was just going overboard. I'm out there paddling a lot, like popping up a lot, maybe too much. So anyway, I'm taking a break from surfing of any kind for a few days or a week or maybe 2 weeks. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna kind of feel it out because I really don't want to be out all summer or like half surfing and then half hurt all summer. These kind of overuse injuries I've found, and I don't know what it's technically it is it like a sprain or something else, but I find that these are the hardest. It's like the same thing when I hurt my knee, like it happened over time. Like I tweaked it a little bit and I tweaked it again, and then it gets to the point where you tweak it the last time, and then you keep using it after you tweak it like once, like worse than the other times, and then you're like hurt actually. Really trying to avoid that from happening with my wrist, even though I feel like it's kind of already happened. But that's what happens, I guess, when you have a lot of old injuries and are overweight and trying to push up your body weight. Like, I mean, every week, I'm not sure how many times I do it. It's probably a lot. Think about like in the water, like my body moving, like, I mean, because most of my weight is in my core, and so my arms are really taking a beating. I'm just gonna try to hang in there. It was tough to come to terms with the fact that I'm actually like out again. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, also, I wanted to show you guys, I picked up a single fin. I want to try out different kinds of fins for my Wavestorm. So I picked up the single fin from Gold Coast Surfboards, and it's clear. Yo, this is sick, right? This one is much bigger, 9 inches. Does that seem like 9 inches? Bigger than my other single fin that I had, which is the Wavestorm brand one, and it's a little sharper. They're like kind of like off-white colored. And then I picked up some extra thruster tri-fin setup. Picked up 2 of those because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna like break them. Now we're gonna do a noodle review. So I bought these noodles from the dollar store, and they are Wrap Icon noodles, Louisiana hot and spicy chicken flavor. Sometimes you need those bad days because it helps you truly appreciate the good ones. That's the most inspirational thing I ever read off of a ramen packet. Been like unseasonably cold recently. That's why I'm in the mood for something warm. That's pretty good. The spice is nice, it's smooth. All in all, pretty good. It's a pretty good ramen to like dress up a little bit. Put some real chicken in it, put some other stuff in it. Putting some hot sauce in here might be good. Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a couple days since I filmed, so just thought I'd give a little update. My wrist, as you guys know, is still kind of hurt. Feels a lot better right now. I've been really resting it, haven't surfed at all, haven't gone in the water at all since I hurt it. Basically rained for a whole week and I couldn't really skate, so I've just been on the stationary bike, just doing some exercises inside. I'm about to eat something kind of unhealthy, so I thought I would film it. So I made little spam musubi. It's not the prettiest one, but it works. I was in the mood for this. In Taiwan as well, there's also a lot of like, if you go to the 7-Elevens or like in the morning, there's a lot of like this type of like kind of like rice ball with a little bit of meat or something on it wrapped in seaweed. It's a very common breakfast, on the go snack, on the go lunch, on the go dinner, like you name it. So you can pretty much buy it somewhere. They have chicken, they have all sorts of things. In Taiwan, they don't have spam ones, but yeah. they have many other types of things. So I am a fan of this kind of food. It's pretty calorie dense, but I feel like it will fill you up and you can eat it really quickly. It's not as quick to make. Like if you have to make it at your house, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I don't know, they're kind of cute. I'm not really good at making these, but yeah, anyway, really like to eat them, and yeah, it's gonna be my breakfast. Let's take a bite. Also picked up this from my sister's house yesterday. She had a party. Cheers. Ooh, very gingery. So my mom got this smartwatch, and you can put like anything on the smartwatch, even spent musubi maybe.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
It's a calorie counter.
I can enter my breakfast, and I had an Aussie bite already.
God, if they have Aussie bites, I don't even know what that is.
They do, from Costco. They're these lovely, let's see,
Yeah.
Costco Aussie bites.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what's our guess now? These different ways to make this. So how is it? It's just
I would just maybe just go for the first one. It's just
first one.
just
Okay.
on all Hawaiian barbecue.
283 calories per serving. All right, and then I have to add my
God,
coffee
it's
too.
not that much different from the Aussie bite though.
No, the Aussie bite is.
And this tastes much better.
And I have a coffee, and I didn't have low fat milk. I don't know. Cream cheese.
All right, guys. So I am at the skate park today. I was tempted to go try to maybe go boogie board just before, but I decided against it because the conditions like really weren't ideal, and it looked like it was gonna thunder. And as I was getting out of my car, I like bent my wrist, and I was like, oh my god. This is such a bad idea. Definitely not a good idea. Now I'm at the skate park, kind of bummed out. I'm gonna go do a couple turns on my surf skate probably. Just get a little more exercise in today before this storm comes in. And yeah, I don't know. I really wish I was surfing. It's very humid out right now. I don't think I'm allowed to film inside of the hairdresser. Hopefully they're there today. I'm gonna go get it cut, and I'll see you guys back here. Bye, hair. Woo! So here we are. It's gonna look weird for a while. I got it cut really short because my hair grows super fast. As soon as she cut the back, I could feel like it was like someone turned on like a fan or like air conditioning or something. It feels so good. Before we go, I wanted to taste test a little bit of cheese. I just actually had some of my mom's Aussie bites. Gosh, I really don't like these things. Not for me. Anyway, I have this El Cortijo. I think that's how you say it. It's a sheep's milk cheese. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and see how it tastes. I haven't had a lot of Spanish things before ever. Seems to be becoming more popular here. Very crumbly. Smells not very strong. The texture is crumbly. You can taste a little bit of salt granules. I don't know what that's called in cheese terms, but when you can taste like I think it's the solidified salt, is that what it is that's coming out of the cheese? It's not overly funky. It has a really smooth but sharp taste. This is excellent. Now this is a good snack. All right, let's get to the park before the glare becomes too insane. So even though I've been like hurt and not being able to surf kind of stinks, I've still been trying to like get outside for at least a little bit every day. I just feel like it just makes my day so much better, and my like overall mood is much better when I am outside for a little bit. I mean, not that there's a lot of people at the skate park always, but I just kind of feel like it's nice to have some out of work human interaction that's out of your house. That's something that I really miss about Taiwan, because you have a lot of casual interactions with people, because like you're buying most of your meals out, and so there's a lot of casual interaction, and I guess they're at work when they're interacting with you, like if you're buying stuff, but it just feels like you have so much more interactions with people. Yeah, I miss that social aspect of living in a place with such a high population density of people. So here we are back at the skate park. I was really taking it easy these couple days in these vlogs, like really not trying to push it at all. I tried a couple manual tricks, and I don't even know what this is. This is pretty funny. I didn't really land any tricks this session. There's a couple manual tricks that I've been wanting to try, like front 180, switch manual, manual 180 out, and then like this manual on the transition. A lot of times, like when I show up to the park, like I haven't really been focusing on skating that much at all, and so like I know that I show up and like I'm not going to be like super sharp, and I'm just like kind of riding around basically, like not really actually doing any tricks, but it's still enjoyable. Whew. The hair is cooler, but I feel like I'm overheating out there. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. It's just, you know what it is? It's not even really that hot out, but it's just the difference of like it was cool, and then all of a sudden the temperature has risen a lot, and it just feels so much more intense than if you just like live in the heat. It's really tough. And I tweaked my wrist when I was on the surf skate. I hit it on the hubba. Ugh, I keep like tweaking it like ever so slightly. Overall, it's getting stronger, but you know, like when you have an injury like this, and it's just like you make a little movement and it'll like hurt, you're like, oh my gosh, did I re-hurt it? It's such an annoying injury. Time to take Carly girl for a walk. Hey guys, just wanted to give you a little update on my wrist injury. So getting a lot better in movements in like everyday life. Sometimes at certain angles and certain ways that I twist it, it really hurts. And I was actually down at the beach today, and I was going to maybe go boogie boarding because we've had waves, it's been fun, it looks good. I was like, oh, maybe I could boogie, like the tide's pretty high and I won't have to duck dive a lot. But I went and I took one of the boards and I like grasped it like as if I was going to go like surf on it, and it hurt. I still have some more recovery to do. Judging on what I felt today, I would say I probably have 1 to 2 weeks left of recovery, which would put me out like almost for a month, which is crazy because this just happened so suddenly. I've learned that these overuse injuries can be quite tough, and I'm trying to have an amount of time in the water that for my current bodily fitness shape is like not healthy, probably pushing myself so hard all the time and my body is not in the kind of shape that it can be pushed that hard. I think I've had a lot of other like minor injuries that I haven't really talked about on the vlog that have just kind of worked themselves out, so yeah, I'm hoping this will just work itself out.